Hello students, welcome back to the maths class. Today onwards we are going to start question number 3rd of exercise 7.2. Already we have finished the questions of 7.2. Two questions we have finished in the previous session, question number 1 and 2. So today we are starting from third question. So let us see in the third question what they are saying. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means here two sides will be equal. Now we shall come to know further which two sides will be equal here, in which altitude BE and CF. Altitude means the perpendicular, means if we draw from one side to the another side, one perpendicular if we draw, then first side is called as the altitude of that side. So here BE and CF are given altitude, and you can see at the point E and at the point F they are perpendicular, means at these 2 points they are forming the angle of 90 degree. Okay, and further it is told to us the sides AC and AB are equal. So we have to show that the altitudes are equal. So we have to show BE and CF are equal over here. We have two things are given here. BE and CF are altitudes, means they are forming the perpendicular at the point E and at the point F. Second thing, side AB and side AC are equal. So let us see how we can do this question. First of all, we'll write down the given things. So in the given, as I told you, the two things are given to us equal here. So first, in the given, we will mention in triangle ABC. There are many triangles in the question, okay, but in major we can say the triangle ABC given to us. So in triangle ABC, first of all, we can say that side AB is equal to side AC. It is given to us. You can mention BE and CF are altitudes, okay, but here what I am doing, I am taking the name of this angle. Sorry, one second, let me mark this angle. I am taking as angle number 1, and this angle I am marking as angle number 2, and this angle A, I am marking as angle number 3. Let us see how we can go ahead. First of all, we shall talk about angle 1 and angle 2. As you know, the point E and F are the point of perpendicular. So angle 1 and angle 2 both will be equal to 90 degree. They both are angle of 90 degree. So that is also given to us. Means in other words, we were saying that BE and CF are altitude, they are perpendicular. I write directly the value of two angles which are 90 degree. Now what we need to prove here, we have to prove something. So we have to prove here the altitudes are equal, means BE is equal to CF. These two things I need to bring equal. Now let us see how we can solve this question. So see, first of all, in the proof, as you know that in the previous many question, when we wanted to prove any two angle or any two sides are equal, then we proved the two triangles are congruent, and when the two triangles are becoming congruent, their remaining corresponding part will be also equal. So here also we shall try to prove two triangles congruent, and in that two triangles, if they become congruent, we'll say that their remaining corresponding part will be also equal. So here we shall get BE and CF as one of the remaining corresponding part. So see, here I have drawn one triangle, and corresponding to that I will draw one more triangle here. Okay, now what will be the name of these two triangles? So now see that names, now you need to decide by your own. That is not given in the question. So here the names I am taking, first triangle I am taking here A, E, this point I am taking E, and this I am taking as B. Similarly, the second triangle I am taking here A, then F, and then C. E and F, C I have taken at the same location, okay, because they are the point of perpendicular, so they will be corresponding. A and A I have taken also at the same location, so automatically B and C will come on the third location. Now see, angle AEB, you observe, angle AEB is actually the angle number 1 and angle AFC is my angle number 2, that you observe, and these two angles are equal because both are 90 degree, right? So see, one pair of corresponding angle we got equal. Now here you need to focus, one pair of corresponding angle we got equal. Similarly, look at the angle 3. Now see, angle 3 we can give a different name as per the name of the triangles. For example, we can give the name CAF. Observe, angle 3 I can say it is CAF also. CAF is coming here. So this can be angle number 3, right? And angle 3 I can say angle BAE. Observe, see, if I go from B to A and then come back to E, so angle BAE is also angle number 3 only. So here only the name of the arms I am changing. Actually arms I am not changing. On the arms whatever the points are coming, that I am changing over there, and accordingly the name is going to change. One person can have two names, same way here angle 3 also have two more names, okay, but both are same only. Now you observe, again we got angle 3 and angle 3 same, okay. So this one more pair of corresponding angle I got equal. Now you observe, in the question only we have given that AB and AC are also equal. Side AB and side AC are also equal, right? So we observe the sequence is going to form here: angle, angle, side. If you start with angle 1, go to angle 3 and then come to side AB. So angle, angle, side sequence is going to form over here. Now see, first of all, here in these two triangles we shall write down, in triangle AEB, in triangle AEB and triangle AFC, in triangle AEB and triangle AFC, first I will write down angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Reason we can give here, each 90 degree. Second thing, angle 3 will be equal to angle 3 in both the triangles. So angle 3 is equal to angle 3, that is common. Okay, and the third thing we can say here, AB is equal to AC. With the help of, given in the question only we have given that AB and AC are equal. So now I can say, therefore triangle AEB, triangle AEB is congruent to triangle AFC with the help of angle, angle, side rule. Okay, be careful while writing the name of the theorem over here. It will not be angle, side, angle. You can see the sequence. That's why the two triangles I have drawn over here. So here I can say that by angle, angle, side rule, right? So we can say, therefore, now as I told you earlier, if two triangles becoming congruent, then the remaining corresponding part, observe here, one of the remaining corresponding part is BE and CF. So BE and CF will be also equal. However, AE and AF is also equal, and some angles whichever are remaining, that will be also equal. But we are interested to find out only about BE and CF are equal or not. So now we can say that BE is equal to CF, and here when you are writing the remaining corresponding parts equal, you will give the reason CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangles. And now we can say that yes, we have proved the required things here. Now let us see the same Similar question, I don't say that the question is same as it is, but you will find out a lot of similarity in the next question. So let us see the next question now. In the next question, see what we have given that. Yes, see the next question. In this question, we have given that ABC is a triangle in which altitudes BE and CF to the sides AC and AB are equal. See, now you have to concentrate on the word what are given equal. One thing is very clear, BE and CF are still altitude here. Okay, means in the previous question also they were given as an altitude, and here also they are given as an altitude. Okay, now see what they are saying. Altitudes BE and CF to the sides AC and AB are equal, means this time the altitudes are given equal. Then we have to show that triangle ABE and triangle ACF are congruent. Second thing we have to show here, AB and AC are equal, means in the other words, if we know that if in a triangle two sides are equal, then the triangle is called as the isosceles triangle. So that things only we need to prove here. So only one change occurred in the question. In the previous question, AB and AC were given equal and BE and CF were required to prove equal. This time they have interchanged. BE and CF are given equal and we have to show that AB and AC are equal. Let us see how we can do it. First of all, as usual, we will write down the given things. So here, given is in triangle ABC. Now, in the previous question we have written AB and AC are equal. This time I will mention BE and CF are equal. Okay, as I have taken the two two angles as 1 and 2 in the previous question, same way I will take it here also. This is my angle number 1 and this is my angle number 2, and the same way this is my angle number 3. Okay, so I will say here angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to 90 degree, because we have given that BE and CF are altitudes. Okay, now what we need to prove, that we shall mention both the parts over here. So to prove is, first part, triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF. Okay, and second part is, we have to show here AB is equal to AC. AB and AC are equal. Okay, let us start the proof. In the previous question also, first we have proved two triangles are congruent and then we got the required things equal. Here we need not to worry which two triangles are required to be proved congruent. That is given in the question itself. So first of all, I will draw two triangles over here. Just for our satisfaction, yes, I can say that yes, here the angles and the sides whichever are given corresponding, that we got here. Okay, so corresponding angles, corresponding sides are equal. So how the theorem is applicable, that we can see it carefully. First of all, you see two triangles I need to prove here congruent. The name of triangle is given in the question is A, B, and then this point is E. Similarly, second triangle is A, C, and then F. Okay. First of all, look at the angle number 1. Angle number 1 is angle AEB. This is my angle number 1 and this is my angle number 2, AFC. Okay, look at the main figure, then you will come to know angle AFC I marked as angle number 2. And as I have told you, angle 3 we can write down different names over here. Same thing is happening again here. Angle BAE is also angle number 3. Same way angle CAF is also angle number 3. So still angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. As compared to previous question, angle 1, angle 3 is equal to angle 3. It is also coming common and hence it is equal. And the third thing you observe, we have given that in the question BE and CF are equal. So here only one change occurred. The side whichever given equal earlier, that is becoming required to be proved. AB and AC we need to prove here, and BE and CF are given equal. So question will go in the same manner, only AB and AC we have to write down. We have to interchange with BE and CF. So first I will write down in the proof, in triangle ABE, in triangle ABE and triangle ACF. ABE and triangle ACF. Okay, in these two triangles, first of all, we shall write angle 1 is equal to angle 2, that is with the help of each 90 degree, or I can say given also. Similarly, angle 3 is equal to angle number 3, that is with the help of common. Okay, now third one is BE and CF are equal. So BE is equal to CF, that is with the help of given. Okay, therefore we can say that triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF. Now if these two triangles are becoming congruent, that with the help of by angle side rule, whatever the congruency theorem we applied last time, same one is applicable here. And here we can write down proved first part. Now I can say first part got over, and I know that if two triangles are congruent, their remaining corresponding part will be also equal. Look at the two triangles. AB and AC are the remaining corresponding part. Okay, look at these two triangles which I have considered. So here you observe, this is my side AB and this is my side AC. So AB and AC, I can say they are the one of the remaining corresponding part, and since triangles are congruent, they will be also equal. Reason of AB equal to AC, we can write down here CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangles. Okay, and if AB and AC are equal, we can say that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, right? And now we can say here second part is also got over. This is completed the part number second, right? So question was almost same, only the two pair of corresponding side they have interchanged. Now let us see quickly the next question, that is question number 5. Now see in the fifth question what we have given to us. We have given here ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangle on the same base BC. Means if I talk about triangle ABC, then the two sides are given equal here. AB and AC are given equal. Similarly, if I talk about triangle BCD, so in triangle BCD, I can say BD and CD are equal. Okay, so these two triangles are given isosceles with one pair of sides are equal. We have to show here angle ABD. Look at the angle ABD. See, if we start from A, then go to B and then come to D. Okay, so I can say that angle ABD means this complete angle curve. Here you can see that mark. This whole angle is equal to angle ACD. Okay, these two angles we need to show equal. First of all, here in this question, we'll write down the given things, what we have given to us. So here, first I will mention the given. In the given, we can say in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC and triangle BDC. Okay, first we have given that AB is equal to AC. AB and AC are given equal. Second, we have given equal here. BD is equal to CD. Actually, these two sides are given equal. It is not written clearly in the question, but we can see the figure. And since in the question they said triangles are isosceles, so their one pair of side will be definitely equal. Okay, so that's why we can say that these two sides will be equal over here. Now, what we need to prove here? Let us write down the to prove section. So we have to prove here angle ABD is equal to angle ACD. Let us start the proof now. Now this is an unique question where we will not use any congruence criteria. Okay, because the given is not like that where we can use the congruency criteria. Without using congruency criteria, this question can be done. So let us see how we can do it. First of all, see the figure, you need to observe carefully, and here I am making some changes. This angle I am supposing 1 and this angle I am supposing 2. I am talking about angle ABC and angle ACD. These two angles I am taking over here. Similarly, in the triangle BCD, I am taking the next two triangles. So here I am marking as this angle as angle number 3 and this one as angle number 4. So this is my two more angles and I am marking them as equal. I will show you how these two pair of angles are equal. So first of all, let us talk about triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, what we have, see in triangle ABC, we have given that in the question AB is equal to AC, right? AB and AC are equal, we have given that. Now see, we know that suppose if I say I have one triangle here, okay, and suppose if this triangle name I give here as this point I give as P, this point I give as Q, and this point I will give as R. If I say PQ and PR are equal, okay, suppose in the question we have given that PQ is equal to PR, then what will happen? Okay, see in the beginning of this exercise we have studied the isosceles triangle theorem. We may have utilized in one or two question, but now strongly only that theorem only we shall utilize in this question. Okay, none of the other things we will use it. See in triangle PQR, suppose I have given two sides equal, then we know that the angle opposite to equal side will be also equal. So in front of PQ, observe in front of PQ, which angle I am getting here? Angle R, right? And in front of PQ, which angle I am getting here? It is angle Q. So I can say that angle R will be equal to angle Q. It doesn't matter you write down angle Q is equal to angle R or angle R is equal to angle Q. Actually both are equal only. Okay. So same way, observe if AB and AC are equal here in the main figure. So in front of AB, which side is coming? Sorry, which angle is coming? Angle number 2. And in the AC, which angle is coming? That is angle number 1. So I will say here angle 1 and angle 2 are equal because they are coming in front of the equal sides. So here we'll say that, which implies that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Reason we shall give here, since angles opposite to equal sides. Okay, in short, we can write down the reason in this manner: angle opposite to equal side. This equation I am supposing as equation number 1. Now, I am taking the next triangle. The next triangle is here in triangle BCD. So, triangle BCD I am taking here. In that, you see we have given that BD is equal to CD. BD and CD are equal, right? You can check in the given. BD and CD are also given equal in triangle BCD. Now, if I ask you, in front of BD, which angle do you observe? So, in front of BD, observe. See, this is side BD. In front of BD, you are observing angle number 4. Don't go to triangle ABC. We are stick in triangle BCD only. Okay. So, in front of BD, you observe angle 4 is coming, and similarly in front of side CD you will observe angle number 3. So here I will write down angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So therefore we can say that angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Equation number 2. The reason, if you want to write down, you can write, although it is not required to write down the same reason again and again in the same question. Now we will do one thing. We shall add both the equation. So here we shall write down adding equation first and second. Both the equations we can add. Remember, when you are adding both the equations, the left hand side of the two equations would be added to each other. Similarly, the right hand side of both the equation will be added. So here we shall add angle 1 with angle number 3, and similarly we shall add here angle number 2 plus angle number 4. Right? Now angle 1 and angle 3, if I want to add, then see, actually after adding angle 1 and angle 3, what do I get here? Observe, angle 1 and angle 3, if I add, I will get this complete angle. Okay, and the name of this angle is here angle, sorry, once again I will show you, and the name of this angle is here angle ABD. Okay, so we can say that angle 1 plus angle 3 will be equal to angle ABD, and similarly observe angle 2 plus angle 4, this angle I am talking about. So angle 2 plus angle 4 will be equal to angle ACD, and angle 1 plus angle 3 will be equal to here angle ABD, right? So here we can say angle ABD we got equal to angle ACD. Okay, because after adding that two angles we are getting the required angles. So here we will say that angle sorry, angle 1 plus angle 3 will be equal to angle ABD, and angle 2 plus angle 4 will be equal to angle ACD, and this is only required to be proved equal. Actually the two angles sum is coming equal to the another angle. The name of theorem is here angle addition axiom, but since it is not given in our textbook, so that we can leave it. So see, we have completed the 3 questions today. Actually I want to complete one more question, but as per the session we cannot complete this question right now because the next question is little lengthy. Okay, so that question we'll do in the next session. So we have completed till question number 5. Now in 7.2 only 3 more questions are remaining, that definitely will finish in the next session. Maybe we can try to learn some fundamentals of 7.3, However, there is no other fundamentals. But if it is there, we shall do it, and we can start one or two more questions of 7.3 as well. Okay, thank you.